Hey there, dog lovers. Ever wondered what life's like through the eyes of a squishy-faced, wrinkly bundle of joy? Well, get ready to dive into the hilarious world of Spud, the English Bulldog with more personality than you can shake a stick at. From his snore-filled naps to his clumsy attempts at catching treats, Spud's adventures will have you laughing, awing, and hitting that subscribe button faster than he can slobber on your shoes. Join us every week as we uncover the secret life of this four-legged comedian. Trust me, once you've met Spud, you'll never look at bulldogs the same way again. It's time to get ready for some tail-wagging tales that'll make your day a whole lot brighter. Hey there, imagine a world where an English bulldog named Spud and his best friend, a little girl called Lily, embark on a magical journey. Picture Spud with his wrinkly face and stubby legs waddling alongside Lily through a shimmering portal in her backyard. They find themselves in a candy-coated forest where lollipop trees sway in the breeze and gummy bear bushes giggle as they pass. Suddenly, a mischievous chocolate rabbit hops by, snatching Lily's favorite hair ribbon. Spud, determined to help, puffs up his chest and leads the chase. Will our dynamic duo retrieve the ribbon and make it home for dinner? Stay tuned for this heartwarming tale of friendship, bravery, and the sweetest adventure you've ever seen.
Spud the English Bulldog and his best friend Lily were having the best day ever, playing a game of tennis in the bright sunshine. With every swing of the racket, Spud would jump and bark, making Lily giggle with joy as they played together. After a fun game of tennis, Lily decided it was time to play with some other toys, and Spud was always ready for more fun. As the sun rose higher in the sky, Lily threw the frisbee, and Spud raced after it, their laughter ringing out like music. With a mighty leap, Spud caught the frisbee, and Lily cheered, making their game even more exciting. After playing, they took a break for a yummy picnic, munching on tasty treats and watching the birds fly in the sky. As they shared their delicious food, Lily stroked Spud's fur, feeling happy and relaxed in their special friendship. Feeling energetic again, Spud was ready to play, and Lily knew it was time for more fun and adventures together. With a big throw, Lily sent the frisbee flying, and Spud sprinted after it, his happy barks filling the air. Spud the English Bulldog and his best friend, a girl named Lily, were on their way to the coolest arcade in town. As they reached the arcade, the lights flashed and the sounds of laughter filled the air. Lily raced against other players, while Spud cheered her on with happy barks and wagging tail. When Lily won the game, they celebrated with joy as colorful confetti floated around them. With all their tickets, they dashed to the prize counter to pick out something special. Lily chose the biggest teddy bear and hugged it tightly while Spud wagged his tail, ready for their next adventure. As the sun began to set, they found a cozy bench in the park to share their snacks and enjoy the moment. Spud playfully tried to sneak a snack from Lily, making her laugh at his silly antics. They enjoyed their snacks and the joyful sounds of children playing around them, feeling grateful for their fun day. As the stars twinkled above, Lily and Spud got up from the bench, ready to head home after their exciting adventure. Spud the English Bulldog and his best friend, a young girl named Lily, were very excited as they walked to the zoo. They had a big map in their hands, and Lily pointed at all the amazing animals they wanted to see. At the bird section, Lily fed the beautiful parrots while Spud sat close by, wagging his tail with joy. Next, they watched a giant elephant having fun, spraying water everywhere, and they couldn't help but giggle. After exploring, they took a break to enjoy some delicious ice cream, sharing giggles and smiles together. As the day came to an end, Lily and Spud waved goodbye to all their animal friends, promising to come back soon. With their hearts full of joy, they walked home hand in paw, dreaming of their next adventure. When they got home, Lily cuddled up in her bed with Spud by her side, ready for sweet dreams of the zoo. In their dreams, Lily imagined a magical zoo filled with colorful animals, while Spud dreamed of playing with puppies. Spud the English Bulldog loved to sing karaoke more than anything else in the world. One day, he decided to put on a big show for all his friends. He practiced every day, making sure he would be the best singer ever. Finally, the big night arrived, and all his friends gathered to hear him sing. As he sang, everyone clapped their paws and danced to the music, feeling the joy in the air. When he finished, all of his friends cheered and threw confetti, making Spud feel like a superstar. Spud felt so proud and happy as his friends hugged him and told him he was the best singer ever. After the show, they had a fun picnic together, singing more songs under the colorful sunset. Spud even shared his microphone with a little rabbit, letting her join in on the fun. That night, they took a special photo to remember their amazing karaoke adventure together. Spud hung the photo on his wall, always remembering the joy of singing with his friends. Every night he dreamed about having even more karaoke adventures with his friends. Once upon a sunny day, Spud the English Bulldog decided it was time to go surfing. Spud put on his favorite surfing shirt and grabbed his surfboard, excited to ride the waves. As he caught his first wave, Spud felt like the king of the ocean, gliding across the water. With a big splash, he danced and twirled on his board, having the time of his life. When he returned to the beach, everyone cheered for Spud, calling him their surfing hero. After a long day of surfing, Spud enjoyed a delicious doggy ice cream, feeling happy and loved. As the sun set, Spud curled up on his towel, dreaming of more surfing adventures. In his dreams, Spud surfed with dolphins and rode the biggest waves ever. When morning came, Spud woke up and knew it was time for another fun day at the beach. Excitedly, he raced towards the water, ready to catch more waves and make new friends. With every wave he caught, Spud felt more joyful, making everyone who watched cheer for him. One sunny day, Spud the English Bulldog woke up with a big smile and decided to go for a run. He stretched his little legs and wagged his tail, excited to see all his friends in the park. As Spud ran faster and faster, he raced alongside a friendly golden retriever, both barking joyfully. Suddenly, he spotted a puddle and jumped over it with a big splash, making everyone laugh. After all that running, Spud lay down on the soft grass, panting happily and enjoying the warm sunshine. Soon, a group of children came to play, and Spud joined them, rolling around and chasing the frisbee. With a big leap, Spud caught the frisbee in midair, his floppy ears flying in the breeze. Everyone cheered for Spud, and a little puppy joined in, wagging its tail and wanting to play too. Spud and the puppy tumbled around in the colorful leaves while the kids clapped and laughed at their silly antics. As the sun began to set, a kind child gave Spud a tasty treat, and his eyes sparkled with joy. Once upon a sunny day, Spud the English Bulldog decided it was time to go surfing. Spud put on his favorite surfing shirt and grabbed his surfboard, excited to ride the waves. As he caught his first wave, Spud felt like the king of the ocean, gliding across the water. With a big splash, he danced and twirled on his board, having the time of his life. When he returned to the beach, everyone cheered for Spud, calling him their surfing hero. After a long day of surfing, Spud enjoyed a delicious doggy ice cream, feeling happy and loved. One sunny day, Spud the English Bulldog decided it was time to mow the lawn. He saw a beautiful butterfly fluttering by and couldn't help but bark at it. The butterfly danced in the air, leading Spud on a little adventure around the garden. Spud stopped to smell the beautiful flowers, enjoying their sweet scent. After playing with the flowers, Spud remembered he had a job to do and headed back to the lawnmower. With a big push, Spud got back to work, mowing the lawn like a true champion. Hey, you. Yes, you. I'm Spud the English Bulldog, and I have so much fun to share on my channel. Join me for adventures, funny moments, and all my silly tricks that will make you smile. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more of my adorable escapades every week. I can't wait to share my fun adventures and make you laugh, so hit that like button. Let's explore the world together, and remember, every like helps me wag my tail even more. So grab your friends and come along for the ride, because every adventure is better with you. Hey! Once upon a time, there was an adorable English bulldog named Spud who loved to play golf. One sunny day, Spud decided to play a game of golf at the beautiful park. He ran after the golf ball, his tail wagging happily as the friendly squirrels cheered him on. Spud focused hard, trying to make the perfect shot toward the hole. With a great swing, the ball rolled and rolled, and then it went right in. Spud barked with joy, wagging his tail, and danced around in celebration. Once upon a time, there was a cheerful English bulldog named Spud who loved to bake cakes. One sunny morning, Spud decided to bake a yummy cake for his friends. He carefully measured the ingredients and mixed them all together with his paws. When the cake was ready, it smelled so delicious that Spud couldn't wait to decorate it. He carefully spread the frosting and added lots of sprinkles to make it extra special. When everything was ready, it was time to celebrate with all his friends. Hey everyone, it's Spud, the English Bulldog. What fun experience do you want to see me try next? Leave a comment down below. I love trying new things, whether it's playing with my toys or having fun outside. What should I do next? Maybe I should try baking something special or wear something silly. What do you think? How about a fun day at the beach where I can dig in the sand and soak up the sun? Or I could become a superhero for a day and save the world with my cuteness. What do you want to see? Hey everyone! Once upon a time, Spud the English Bulldog went on a camping adventure in the great outdoors. He sniffed the fresh air and discovered all the wonderful sights and sounds around him. Spud made a new friend, a little squirrel, who showed him where to find the best acorns. As the sun began to set, Spud and his friend climbed a hill to watch the colorful sky. That night, Spud snuggled in his tent, feeling happy and safe under the starry sky. The next morning, Spud woke up with a big yawn, ready for another day of fun. He hiked along the trail, discovering beautiful wildflowers and playful butterflies. Spud and the squirrel played hide-and-seek, laughing and having the best time. After playing, they enjoyed a delicious picnic together under a big tree. As the adventure came to an end, Spud waved goodbye to the forest, promising to return soon. Back home, Spud snuggled in his bed, dreaming of all the fun he had during his camping trip. He woke up to a bright sunny day, ready to plan his next adventure with a big smile. As they danced together, more sea creatures joined in, turning their gathering into a joyful underwater party. They all gathered for a group photo, beaming with happiness, surrounded by the sparkling treasures of the ocean floor. As it was time to go, Spud waved goodbye to his new friends, feeling grateful for the magical adventure. He swam back to his boat, his heart full of joy, knowing he would always remember this magical day. As he sat in his boat, he looked back at the sparkling water, and a beautiful rainbow appeared in the sky. With a big grin on his face, Spud sailed home, feeling proud of his wonderful adventure beneath the waves. When he got home, Spud excitedly shared his adventure story with all his friends, who listened with wide eyes. His friends gasped in awe at his tales of magical fish and friendly octopuses, eager for their own adventures. As they roasted marshmallows, the night sky twinkled with stars, making it the perfect end to a fantastic day. With excitement in his heart, Spud grabbed his fishing gear, eager to explore the lake once more. He hopped into his boat with a splash, eager to see what new surprises the lake had for him. As he cast his line, a mysterious glowing fish swam toward his bait, shimmering in the sunlight. Spud's eyes widened in amazement as the glowing fish jumped out of the water, creating a spectacular rainbow splash. The magical fish looked curiously at Spud, as if inviting him to join in a wonderful adventure. With a wagging tail, Spud decided to follow the magical fish as it swam gracefully into the sparkling water. Together, they arrived at an underwater kingdom full of bright coral and friendly sea creatures. Spud was greeted by a cheerful octopus who waved hello with its many colorful tentacles. They began to play games, laughing and splashing in the bubbly water, having the time of their lives. After playing, Spud and his friends enjoyed a delicious feast of seaweed snacks and colorful shells under the glowing jellyfish. Once upon a sunny day, Spud the English Bulldog decided to go fishing by the shimmering lake. He jumped into his little boat, excited to catch some fish for dinner. With his fishing rod in paw, Spud focused on the water, waiting for a nibble. Suddenly he felt a tug. "I think I caught something," he barked happily. At last he pulled up a big shiny fish, and Spud couldn't stop wagging his tail. He jumped out of the boat, excited to show his friends and have a tasty picnic. Spud shared his fish with his friends, and they all enjoyed a wonderful picnic together. As the sun began to set, they laughed and played games, making the day even more special. As night fell, Spud and his friends lay on the grass, gazing up at the twinkling stars. With a happy heart, Spud closed his eyes, dreaming of his exciting fishing adventure. And in the quiet of the night, the lake sparkled in the moonlight, bringing a perfect end to Spud's lovely day. The next morning, Spud woke up with a big stretch, ready for another day of adventure. Spud the English Bulldog was excited as he trotted towards the sparkling blue pool on a sunny day. With a splash, Spud jumped right in, making waves and having the best time of his life. He floated on a bright yellow floaty looking like the coolest dog at the pool. Then, Spud shook off all the water and everyone laughed at his silly dance. After a fun swim, Spud enjoyed a refreshing drink and a tasty treat to keep his energy up. As the sun began to set, Spud played fetch with his new friends, making unforgettable memories. Finally, Spud climbed out of the pool, tired but so happy, ready for some cozy snuggles. Under the twinkling stars, Spud relaxed on the grass, feeling loved by all his friends. As Spud dozed off, his friends whispered and giggled, happy to have shared such a fun day together. The next morning, the sun rose brightly, and Spud woke up with a big stretch, ready for another adventure. With his tail wagging, Spud dashed to the pool, eager for more splashes and laughter with his friends. Spud the English Bulldog and his best friend Lily were about to embark on an incredible adventure to space. They climbed into their shiny rocket ship, counting down from 10, and then whoosh! Off they went into the sparkling stars. In space, they floated like balloons, playing with their fun space toys, when suddenly they saw a friendly alien waving at them. The alien invited them for a picnic on its colorful planet, and together they shared yummy snacks under the pink sky. After their fun picnic, Spud and Lily took a ride on a giant, fluffy cloud, but it was time to head back home. With a big splash, they landed safely back home, and Spud wagged his tail, feeling happy to be back with his best friend. As they sat under a tree, they looked up at the twinkling stars and shared stories about their amazing space adventure. They spent the afternoon drawing pictures of all the fun they had, filling the room with laughter and joy. As night fell, Lily read a story about space travels while Spud snuggled in his soft dog bed, dreaming of new adventures. Spud the English Bulldog and his new friend Larry the cat decided to have a special spa day together. They filled the bathtub with warm water and lots of bubbles, making it a perfect place to relax. With cucumber slices on their eyes, they giggled as they imagined themselves in a fancy spa. Larry helped Spud feel even more special by giving him a gentle paw massage and painting his nails. After their spa treatments, they enjoyed delicious fruit snacks, sharing juicy strawberries and blueberries. As the sun began to set, Spud and Larry lounged in their beach chairs, feeling relaxed and happy. Then they decided to play with a beach ball, bouncing it back and forth, giggling all the while. As the night grew darker, they cuddled under a cozy blanket, feeling grateful for their wonderful spa day together. With a big yawn, Spud closed his eyes, and Larry nestled closer, ready for sweet dreams. As they drifted off to sleep, the stars twinkled like diamonds, watching over their friendship. Spud the English Bulldog was on an exciting adventure to see the pyramids in Egypt. He gazed up at the tall pyramids, his eyes shining with wonder and excitement. Spud ran around happily, flying a colorful kite that danced in the warm desert breeze. After a day full of fun, Spud shared a tasty sandwich with a new friend he met at the pyramids. As the sun began to set, Spud waved goodbye to the pyramids, ready for his next adventure. That night, as Spud snuggled into his cozy bed, he dreamed of exciting new places to explore. The next morning, Spud woke up with a big smile, ready to pick his next exciting destination. He gathered his friends, and together they looked at a big map, dreaming about where to go next. They packed their backpacks with yummy snacks and fun toys, all excited for their new adventure. With big waves, Spud and his friends hopped into the travel van, ready to explore the world together. One sunny afternoon, Spud the English Bulldog found a comfy spot on the couch to watch his favorite ice hockey game. He wagged his tail happily as the players zoomed around, chasing the shiny puck. When his team scored a goal, Spud leaped with joy, barking and wagging his tail. Dressed in his little jersey, Spud cheered as he watched the players celebrate their big win. After the game, Spud snuggled with his favorite plush hockey puck, dreaming of playing ice hockey one day. As he drifted off to sleep, he imagined himself gliding on the ice, scoring goals and having fun with his friends. In his dreams, Spud was the best hockey player ever, having the time of his life. Suddenly, he woke up to the sound of laughter and excitement. Curious and excited, Spud raced to the window and saw kids playing street hockey right outside. With a big smile, Spud dashed outside, ready to join his new friends in the game. Spud ran after the ball, barking with joy as he played with the kids, feeling like a true hockey star. He pretended to be a real player, shooting the ball with his little paws, while everyone cheered him on. After lots of fun, Spud took a little break on the grass, feeling happy and tired after all the excitement. As he played fetch with the hockey ball, Spud dreamed of scoring the winning goal just like his favorite players. When Spud ran back with the hockey ball, the kids cheered and clapped, making him feel like a champion. To celebrate his hockey skills, the kids made a special medal for Spud, and he felt like the best player ever. As the sun began to set, Spud and the kids sat in a circle, sharing snacks and giggling about their fun day. Snuggled up next to his new friends, Spud felt warm and loved, ready to dream about more hockey adventures. As he drifted off to sleep, Spud dreamed of playing hockey in the clouds while his friends waved goodbye, promising to play again soon. The next morning, the sun peeked through the window, and Spud woke up, ready for another day full of fun and adventure. One sunny day, Spud the English Bulldog was excited to visit the zoo. When he arrived, he saw a tall giraffe munching on leaves and smiled as the giraffe looked down at him. Next, Spud giggled as he watched a big elephant splashing water everywhere, having the time of its life. After all the fun, Spud stopped for a yummy ice cream treat and waved at a kind zookeeper who offered him some bananas. Then, Spud found a bright red ball and began to play, making new friends, including a giggling little girl. As the sun began to set, Spud sat on a bench with his new friend, enjoying the beautiful colors of the sky. Feeling tired from his exciting day, Spud yawned as the stars twinkled overhead, and the little girl gave him a gentle pat. As it was time to go home, Spud and the little girl waved goodbye to the zoo, promising to return for more adventures. Once at home, Spud curled up in his cozy bed, dreaming of all the fun he had at the zoo and the friends he made. Spud the English Bulldog was excited as he arrived in sunny Florida, ready for an adventure at the beach. He raced into the warm ocean, splashing water everywhere, and loved every moment of his beach fun. Spud discovered a shiny beach ball and couldn't resist chasing it, his tail wagging excitedly. After playing all day, Spud wore a funny sun hat and enjoyed a delicious ice cream treat as the sun began to set. As night fell, Spud snuggled into his blanket, dreaming of all the fun he had on his exciting Florida adventure. The next morning, Spud woke up with a big yawn, ready for more adventures as the sun rose over the horizon. He dashed along the shore, his heart filled with happiness, as a friendly dolphin jumped out of the water to say hello. Spud joined some children to build a big sand castle, placing a tiny flag on top to make it the best castle ever. After all the fun, Spud enjoyed a tasty beach picnic filled with his favorite snacks, sharing some delicious fruit with his new friends. Suddenly Spud spotted a group of seagulls and took off, hilariously chasing them across the sand, making everyone laugh. In his excitement, Spud tripped and rolled over in the sand, making everyone burst into laughter at his silly antics. With sand on his nose, Spud looked a bit confused, but couldn't help but wag his tail, ready for more fun. Spud sat proudly in the sand, holding a toy seagull in his mouth, thinking he was the king of the beach. He played fetch with the children, running into the waves to catch the toy as the beautiful sunset painted the sky. At the end of the day, Spud lay on his beach towel, smiling contentedly as families packed up and waved goodbye. As night fell, Spud gazed up at the twinkling stars, dreaming of all the adventures he would have tomorrow. The next morning, Spud woke up to the sound of waves and seagulls, ready for another day of fun at the beach. He eagerly sniffed around for breakfast, hoping to find some tasty treats in the picnic basket waiting nearby. Once upon a time, there was a plump and playful English bulldog named Spud who loved to eat. One sunny morning, Spud woke up with a rumbling tummy, ready for a delicious breakfast. His owner filled Spud's bowl with crunchy kibble, and oh, how Spud's tail wagged with delight. With each bite, Spud's stomach growled happily as he enjoyed every morsel of his yummy meal. After finishing his food, Spud lay back with a happy sigh, feeling all snug and full. As he drifted off to sleep, Spud dreamed of chasing after delicious treats in a magical land. Suddenly, Spud woke up feeling super hungry again, ready for another tasty bite. His owner chuckled and prepared more food, knowing how much Spud loved to eat. With a joyful bark, Spud couldn't wait to dig into his bowl, filled with yummy kibble once more. He gobbled up the food quickly, not wanting to miss a single crunchy piece. Once again, Spud finished his meal with a big grin, looking like the happiest bulldog in the world. After his yummy dinner, Spud was back to his playful self, ready for a fun game. He darted around the house, his tail wagging wildly, making sure to catch every bouncing ball. With one big leap, Spud caught the ball and felt like a superhero in his own adventure. He proudly trotted back to his owner, ready for another throw, full of energy and happiness. With a joyful toss, his owner sent the ball flying, and off Spud went like a rocket. Spud jumped as high as he could, and with a happy bark, he caught the ball right in midair. His owner cheered for him, making Spud feel like a true champion as they played together. After so much running around, Spud plopped down, tired but oh so happy from all the fun. He took a big drink of water, feeling refreshed and ready to relax for a while. Snuggled up on his favorite blanket, Spud let out a big yawn and drifted off to dreamland. In his dreams, Spud ran through fields of flowers, chasing butterflies and having the best time ever. Once upon a time, there was a cheerful English bulldog named Spud who was on a big adventure to find a job. Spud went to the animal job fair where he met new friends and looked at many job options. He found a perfect job as a dog walker and couldn't wait to help other pets go for fun walks. Every day, Spud took the dogs on adventures in the park, and everyone loved him for being such a great friend. One day, Spud even won an award for being the best dog walker, and all his friends celebrated with him. Spud felt so proud and happy because he realized helping others made him the happiest bulldog of all. As the sun set, Spud dreamed about all the fun adventures he would have tomorrow with his furry pals. The next morning, Spud woke up excited, ready for another day full of new adventures and happy moments. With a wagging tail, Spud prepared for the day, knowing that every walk would bring smiles and laughter. At the park, Spud greeted all his furry friends, and they were all eager to enjoy a day filled with fun. One sunny day, Spud the English Bulldog decided to visit the fire station, where he met brave firefighters and big red trucks. The firefighters greeted Spud warmly, showing him their tools and sharing stories about their heroic adventures. Spud couldn't believe his luck when they let him ride in the fire truck, feeling like a real hero. At the end of the day, Spud posed for a special picture with his new friends, feeling like the bravest bulldog in the world. As the sun set, Spud waved goodbye, knowing he would always remember his exciting day at the fire station. That night, Spud dreamed of more adventures, thinking about all the fun he had and the friends he made at the fire station. The next morning, Spud woke up bright and early, eager to see what new adventures awaited him today. In the park, Spud played fetch with his friends, having a blast chasing after the bright red ball. Spud made a new friend as he shared his ball, and they both giggled while running around together. After playing, Spud and his friend cooled off with delicious ice cream, sitting under a big tree and enjoying a fun picnic. Spud couldn't help but laugh at the silly ice cream all over his face, making everyone giggle even more. As the day went on, Spud and his friends took turns on the swings, having the best time together under the beautiful sunset. At the end of the day, Spud lay on the soft grass, feeling grateful for all the fun and the wonderful friends he had made. That night, as Spud snuggled with his toy, he thought about all his adventures and drifted off to sleep with a happy heart. In his dreams, Spud imagined himself as a brave firefighter, helping others and having fun every single day. When the sun shone through his window, Spud woke up with a big smile, ready for another exciting day. As he enjoyed his breakfast, Spud noticed the special day on the calendar and knew he was ready for more firefighter adventures. One Sunday, Spud the English Bulldog was on an adventure to explore a mysterious cave. With each step, he felt a mix of excitement and a little bit of fear. Then, he found a magical pond filled with colorful fish that seemed to dance in the water. Spud couldn't resist jumping in and splashing around, making everyone laugh. The fairies shared tales of the cave's magic, and Spud listened with wide eyes, dreaming of more adventures. As the adventure came to an end, Spud waved goodbye, promising to return for more fun. As he stepped outside, a beautiful rainbow filled the sky, reminding him of the magic inside. Spud raced home to tell his friends all about his wonderful adventure in the cave. His friends were so excited that they couldn't wait to go on their own adventure with Spud. Together they made plans to explore the cave and see the magical things that Spud had discovered. With Spud in front, they headed towards the cave, their hearts full of excitement for the adventure ahead. As they entered the cave, their eyes widened in amazement at the dazzling sights all around them. Spud led them to the magical pond where they all jumped in and splashed about, just like he did. Suddenly, the friendly fairy appeared again, excited to meet Spud's friends and share even more magical stories. The fairy waved her wand, filling the cave with sparkling lights, making the children giggle and reach out to catch them. They sat in a circle, enchanted by the fairy's stories of magical creatures that lived in the cave. Inspired by the fairy's tales, Spud and his friends started planning their next big adventure in the cave. They quickly packed their bags with yummy snacks and a flashlight, ready for their next exploration in the cave. With Spud leading the way, they eagerly stepped back into the cave, thrilled for more exciting discoveries. Deep in the cave, they found a hidden passageway, sparkling with gems that looked like treasure. With hearts full of courage, Spud and his friends carefully entered the hidden passage, ready for more mysteries. One sunny day, Spud the English Bulldog decided to visit the police station. He walked in with his tail wagging, excited to see the friendly police officers. The officers welcomed him warmly and even gave him a shiny badge to wear. Spud had so much fun playing with the officers, chasing balls and doing tricks. Before leaving, they took a big group picture to remember their fun day together. As the day came to an end, Spud waved goodbye, feeling happy and loved. On his way home, he saw a beautiful rainbow and felt grateful for his exciting adventure. That night, Spud snuggled into his bed, dreaming of all the wonderful friends he made. When morning came, Spud woke up excited to plan his next visit to his new friends. He packed his backpack with treats and toys, ready for another fun adventure. As he walked to the police station, he greeted all the children who waved happily at him. When Spud arrived, the officers were waiting outside with big smiles and colorful balloons. Once they cheered, "Welcome back, Spud!" and he jumped up with excitement. Spud had a special surprise. He created a fun obstacle course for everyone to enjoy. With a wagging tail, he zoomed through the course, making everyone cheer and laugh. After the obstacle course, they all sat down for a picnic, sharing tasty treats and laughter. Then, the officers surprised Spud with a birthday party, singing and celebrating his special day. Spud closed his eyes and made a wish before blowing out the candles on his yummy cake. He shared his cake with everyone, and they all enjoyed delicious treats and fun games together. After the party, they played fetch in the park, with Spud running around happily. As the sun began to set, Spud lay on the grass, feeling tired but oh so happy. Before heading home, he received hugs from all his friends, feeling loved and cherished. Trotting home with his shiny badge, Spud looked up at the twinkling stars, grateful for such a wonderful day. One Sunday, Spud the English Bulldog and his best friend Lily were going on an exciting adventure to Germany. As they flew high above the fluffy clouds, they couldn't wait to explore the wonders that Germany had to offer. When they landed, Spud discovered a lovely garden with beautiful flowers, and Lily shared a tasty German pretzel with him. They hopped on a cute little train that took them to the famous Brandenburg Gate, where they made wonderful memories together. At a lively festival, they danced and laughed, and later, they roasted marshmallows by a cozy bonfire, gazing at the twinkling stars. Spud made a new friend, a playful German shepherd, while Lily helped plan their next big adventure using a colorful map. They ventured into a sunny field of bright sunflowers, then visited a friendly farmer in a cozy cottage in the countryside. Spud joyfully chased butterflies as Lily laughed, and they ended their day watching a spectacular sunset over the rolling hills. One sunny day, Spud the English Bulldog and his best friend Lily decided to go on an exciting adventure to Switzerland. They arrived in a beautiful town where they tasted yummy Swiss chocolate and played in colorful flower fields. Next, they rode a cable car that took them high up into the mountains, where they met a friendly goat. In the snowy mountains, they built a snowman and had a fun snowball fight, laughing all the way. After playing in the snow, they took a lovely boat ride on a shimmering lake, admiring the mountains around them. As the sun began to set, they enjoyed a picnic with yummy cheese and bread, feeling grateful for their adventure. They explored a magical village where they met a friendly baker who offered them tasty Swiss pastries. Spud and Lily joined in a joyful dance with new friends, celebrating the fun spirit of Switzerland. As their adventure came to an end, they waved goodbye to their new friends, promising to return someday. On the train back home, Spud rested his head on Lily's lap, dreaming about all the fun they had in Switzerland. One sunny day, Spud the English Bulldog and his best friend Lily decided to go on an exciting adventure to France. They packed their bags, waved goodbye to their families, and headed to the airport where they saw many big airplanes. On the airplane, Spud and Lily looked out the window, amazed as they flew over fluffy white clouds and spotted the Eiffel Tower below. When they landed in Paris, they strolled down the charming cobblestone streets, excited to explore the colorful shops and tasty treats. Spud couldn't resist trying a delicious croissant, while Lily laughed at her furry friend's funny eating face at a cozy cafe. They took a silly picture in front of the Eiffel Tower, capturing their happy memories, and watched children play with colorful balloons in the nearby park. Next, they found a little bike and rode along the Seine River, giggling as they zoomed past the boats floating by. After their bike ride, they sat on the grass for a picnic, enjoying tasty sandwiches and sweet fruit while butterflies danced around them. Spud the English Bulldog and his best friend Lily decided to go on an exciting adventure to Spain. They were very hungry and found a lovely spot to enjoy some yummy Spanish paella. After lunch, they strolled through the pretty streets, enjoying the sights and sounds of Spain. In the park, they played with new friends and had so much fun running and jumping. As the sun began to set, they enjoyed ice cream while watching the waves dance on the shore. The next day, they built a magnificent sand castle and even made a new friend, a curious seagull. They took a fun picture to remember their incredible adventure at the beach with new friends. As their trip came to an end, Spud and Lily packed their bags, feeling a bit sad to leave this magical place. They waved goodbye to Spain from the airplane, dreaming of their next big adventure together. Back home, Spud and Lily relaxed in their backyard, sharing all the fun memories of their amazing journey. They snuggled together, flipping through their photo album, smiling at all the adventures they had. One sunny morning, Spud the English Bulldog and his best friend Lily decided to go on a holiday to visit Italy. They were so excited to eat yummy pizza and see the amazing sights. In Venice, they took a fun ride on a gondola and tasted the best ice cream ever. They explored the ancient ruins of Rome and played by the beautiful fountains in the sunny plazas. They made lots of new puppy friends and enjoyed the beautiful sunsets over the Italian countryside. At a lively festival, they danced with joy and later lay under the stars, dreaming of their wonderful adventures. As their holiday came to an end, they packed their bags and waved goodbye to their new friends. Finally, they flew back home, excited to tell everyone about their amazing adventures in Italy. They shared their stories with friends and created a special scrapbook filled with memories of their trip. To celebrate their adventure, they had a pizza party and invited all their friends to join in the fun. As the sun set, Spud and Lily felt grateful for their incredible holiday and all the fun they had together. One sunny morning, Spud the English Bulldog and his best friend Lily were getting ready for their exciting holiday to Portugal. They packed their favorite toys and snacks, dreaming about all the fun they would have. When they arrived in Portugal, they rushed to the beach to build the biggest sandcastle ever. Spud loved to splash in the waves while Lily collected pretty seashells along the shore. After a fun day at the beach, they enjoyed yummy ice cream together before exploring the busy street market. Spud put on a silly hat from a stall, making Lily laugh, and then they joined some new friends for games on the beach. They played beach volleyball until sunset, and later they sat by a cozy bonfire roasting marshmallows and telling stories under the stars. As the fireworks burst into colorful shapes above, Spud and Lily felt so happy, knowing this holiday was magical. Before they left, they took a silly selfie to remember their adventures and packed their suitcase full of souvenirs. Spud the English Bulldog and his best friend Lily were going on an exciting adventure to Germany. As they flew high above the fluffy clouds, they couldn't wait to explore the wonders that Germany had to offer. When they landed, Spud discovered a lovely garden with beautiful flowers, and Lily shared a tasty German pretzel with him. They hopped on a cute little train that took them to the famous Brandenburg Gate, where they made wonderful memories together. At a lively festival, they danced and laughed, and later, they roasted marshmallows by a cozy bonfire, gazing at the twinkling stars. Spud made a new friend, a playful German shepherd, while Lily helped plan their next big adventure using a colorful map. They ventured into a sunny field of bright sunflowers, then visited a friendly farmer in a cozy cottage in the countryside. Spud joyfully chased butterflies as Lily laughed, and they ended their day watching a spectacular sunset over the rolling hills. One sunny day, Spud the English Bulldog and his best friend Lily decided to go on an exciting adventure to Switzerland. They arrived in a beautiful town where they tasted yummy Swiss chocolate and played in colorful flower fields. Next, they rode a cable car that took them high up into the mountains, where they met a friendly goat. In the snowy mountains, they built a snowman and had a fun snowball fight, laughing all the way. After playing in the snow, they took a lovely boat ride on a shimmering lake, admiring the mountains around them. As the sun began to set, they enjoyed a picnic with yummy cheese and bread, feeling grateful for their adventure. They explored a magical village where they met a friendly baker who offered them tasty Swiss pastries. Spud and Lily joined in a joyful dance with new friends, celebrating the fun spirit of Switzerland. As their adventure came to an end, they waved goodbye to their new friends, promising to return someday. On the train back home, Spud rested his head on Lily's lap, dreaming about all the fun they had in Switzerland. One sunny day, Spud the English Bulldog was playing in the park with his two friends, Lily and Leah. They spotted a big old school building that looked like it had many secrets. With their hearts racing, they decided to explore the old school. Inside, they found dusty classrooms filled with old desks and colorful drawings that told stories from long ago. Lily and Leah peeked into a classroom where the chalkboard was covered in old writing. Meanwhile, Spud the Bulldog sniffed around, discovering a forgotten book lying on the floor. Lily opened the book excitedly, and Leah and Spud watched in wonder. As the pages flipped, magical pictures and stories about the school came to life. Suddenly, colorful illustrations of dragons, fairies, and unicorns jumped off the pages. Lily and Leah laughed as the magical creatures danced around them, filling the room with joy. Spud the Bulldog playfully tried to catch a friendly fairy that was buzzing around his nose. Lily and Leah held hands, surrounded by swirling magical sparkles that lit up the classroom. The friendly fairy invited Lily, Leah, and Spud to follow her through a magical portal in the wall. They stepped into a beautiful enchanted garden filled with vibrant flowers and sparkling lights. In the enchanted garden, Lily, Leah, and Spud explored with wide smiles on their faces. Above them, a rainbow arched over the garden, and magical creatures flew joyfully around. Once, Spud couldn't resist chasing the colorful butterflies fluttering around the flowers. Lily and Leah giggled as they watched Spud's playful antics, causing a little chaos in the garden. In his excitement, Spud jumped into a flower bed, sending petals flying everywhere. Lily and Leah laughed as they rushed over to help Spud get back on his paws. Spud shook off the petals, looking confused but happy as the butterflies swirled around him. Lily and Leah clapped their hands, cheering for Spud's playful spirit and joyful chase. The butterflies led Spud, Lily, and Leah to a hidden treasure chest under a big old tree. They gasped in amazement as they opened it, revealing sparkling jewels and colorful candies. Once, Spud's eyes widened with excitement as he sniffed the jewels and candies, wondering if they were tasty. Lily and Leah giggled, picking up sparkling jewels, their faces filled with joy at their magical discovery. Curiously, Spud licked a shiny jewel, looking puzzled as he realized it didn't taste like food. Meanwhile, Lily and Leah sat on the grass, sharing candies and laughing together, enjoying their sweet find. Seeing the happy looks on their faces, Spud wagged his tail joyfully, surrounded by jewels and candies. Lily and Leah then decided that they should share their magical treasure with all their friends. Lily and Leah carefully filled a big bag with jewels and candies, their smiles shining brightly. Spud playfully barked, excited to see what fun adventures awaited them as they prepared to leave the enchanting garden. Together, Lily, Leah, and Spud walked back through the magical portal, carrying their treasure with excitement. As they stepped into the classroom, everything returned to normal, with the old desks and chalkboard back in place. Lily and Leah sat at their desks, looking at the treasures spread out before them with wide eyes. Spud lay next to them, wearing a cute little crown made of jewels, feeling like a royal bulldog. Lily and Leah began sharing stories about their magical adventure with Spud, their voices full of excitement. The classroom filled with laughter as their friends gathered around to hear the tale of the enchanted garden and its treasures. Spud stood proudly as Lily and Leah showed their friends the jewels, his tail wagging happily. A group of children sat in a circle, captivated by the story being told, their eyes sparkling with wonder. Once upon a time, there was a bulldog named Spud who stumbled upon a magical forest that promised adventure beyond his wildest dreams. As Spud ventured deeper into the forest, he found a glowing treasure chest guarded by cheerful fairies and an enchanting castle beyond. With courage in his heart, Spud crossed a rickety bridge over a shimmering river where magical fish splashed and played. When he met the gentle giant, Spud realized that appearances can be deceiving, as the giant offered him a huge bone to share. The day ended with a delightful picnic under a giant tree where Spud and his friends shared stories and treats. As the sun set, Spud bid farewell to his magical friends, carrying their memories in his heart as he journeyed back home. Back home, Spud nestled into his cozy bed, dreaming of the adventures and the friends he made, with a special keepsake to remember them by. Every night, Spud gazed at the twinkling stars, dreaming of his next adventure as he reflected on the magical map of his journey. Spud became a local hero, sharing his tales of adventure with children in the park, igniting their imaginations. He started a scrapbook to capture every moment of his journey, ensuring that the memories would last a lifetime. One sunny afternoon, Spud hosted a storytelling event, captivating everyone with his incredible adventures, making them come alive. The children gifted Spud a heartfelt card filled with drawings and notes, thanking him for sharing his enchanting stories. He proudly hung the thank you card on his wall, beside all his treasured memories, reminding him of the happiness he brought to others. Every night, his magical map glowed softly, whispering secrets of new adventures waiting to be discovered. Excited for new experiences, Spud packed his little backpack, ready to explore the wonders that awaited him beyond the horizon. Along the way, Spud encountered a wise old owl who shared intriguing riddles and tales of hidden treasures throughout the forest. After solving the riddle, the owl gifted Spud a golden key that could unlock a secret door hidden in the grand old tree. With a turn of the key, the door creaked open, revealing a dazzling world overflowing with treasures and new friends. Stepping inside, Spud was welcomed by a lively celebration where animals danced and sang, filled with laughter and joy. Spud donned a flower crown and joined the dance, enjoying enchanted treats at a magical buffet with all his new friends. As night fell, they gathered around a glowing campfire, sharing laughter and stories, united by their newfound friendship. Under the twinkling stars, Spud felt a deep sense of belonging as he drifted off to sleep, dreaming of even more adventures to come. With the morning sun rising, Spud awoke to the joyful whispers of his friends, eager to embark on a new adventure together. With excitement in their hearts, they ventured into a vibrant meadow, where Spud pointed to a mysterious location on their magical map. They crossed a sparkling stream, laughter filling the air, until they stumbled upon a hidden cave shining with enchanting crystals. Inside the cave, they discovered an underground waterfall that cascaded into a shimmering pool, home to magical creatures dancing in the water. Spud leaped into the pool, splashing with joy alongside colorful fish and playful water sprites, reveling in their magical adventure. After their fun, Spud relaxed on a warm rock, listening to the magical creatures as they shared enchanting tales of the forest. As a sign of friendship, a gentle water sprite gifted Spud a sparkling crystal, while everyone prepared a delightful feast with magical fruits. They gathered around a picnic blanket, savoring the enchanted treats and sharing funny stories as a tiny dragon playfully joined their feast. After the feast, Spud and the tiny dragon raced around, filled with joy, while he cherished the sparkling crystal close to his heart. As the sun set, they sat together, admiring the golden hues of the forest, while fireflies began to illuminate the night sky. They made wishes on the fireflies, laughter echoing under the night sky, as Spud's heart swelled with wonder and joy. As they settled by the campfire, Spud nestled close to his friends, sharing dreams and stories that filled the night with magic. The next morning, Spud awoke to the sounds of nature, ready to map out their next grand adventure with all his friends. With enthusiasm, they set off into the forest filled with bright flowers as Spud jumped over obstacles, leading the way. Suddenly, they stumbled upon a hidden glade, overflowing with wildflowers and butterflies, leaving Spud in awe of its beauty. In pure happiness, Spud twirled among the flowers while his friends lay back on the grass, soaking in the joy of the moment. They laughed as they crafted flower crowns, and Spud beamed with pride while wearing his beautiful creation, admiring himself in a small mirror. Spud the English Bulldog and his best friend Lily were ready for a mysterious adventure. They stood at the edge of a dark forest, feeling a mix of excitement and a little bit of fear. But Spud wagged his tail and led the way, while Lily giggled and followed closely behind. Suddenly, a friendly squirrel appeared on a tree branch and waved at them. Lily asked the squirrel if it knew where they could find treasure, and the squirrel pointed to a hidden path. Excitedly, Spud and Lily followed the hidden path, and soon a beautiful rainbow appeared in the sky. At the end of the path, they found a magical treasure chest filled with gold coins and sparkling jewels, surrounded by tiny, fairy-like creatures. Lily and Spud laughed with the magical creatures as they shared their treasure and showed off their magical powers. As the sun began to set, Lily and Spud waved goodbye to their new friends, promising to return for more adventures. With hearts full of joy and a glowing map in hand, they happily walked home, dreaming of their next adventure. They arrived at their cozy cottage, where a delicious dinner was waiting for them, filled with laughter and stories. As they sat at the table, Lily excitedly shared her adventure with Spud, making everyone laugh and smile. That night, under a starry sky, Lily snuggled into bed with Spud by her side, dreaming of more magical adventures to come. In her dreams, Lily flew with fairies and danced with coins, while Spud snored peacefully, happy to be her friend. As the sun rose, painting the sky with beautiful colors, Lily stretched awake, ready for another exciting day. Over a bright breakfast filled with colorful fruit, Lily and Spud chatted excitedly about their next adventure. Lily took out the glowing map and pointed at a new spot, while Spud's tail wagged with excitement, ready for the next journey. With smiles on their faces, Lily and Spud stepped out of the cottage, ready to explore the enchanting forest once more. They followed a trail of colorful flowers with butterflies fluttering around them, making the world feel even more magical. Suddenly, Lily spotted a giant tree with a door carved into it and pointed excitedly, while Spud barked happily, eager to discover what was inside. Lily slowly opened the door, revealing a sparkling light inside, while Spud peeked in, curious and excited. Inside the tree was a magical garden filled with glowing flowers and friendly creatures, and both Lily and Spud's faces lit up with amazement. They opened the door. They were greeted by a dazzling forest full of sparkling lights and vibrant flowers. Excited, Lily and Spud followed a glowing path that led them to a magnificent waterfall shimmering in all the colors of the rainbow. They stood in awe, mesmerized by the beauty of the enchanted waterfall and the playful creatures that danced around it. Lily couldn't resist. She reached out to touch the sparkling water, while Spud joyfully splashed around in the pond. Lily laughed as the water splashed her face, while Spud shook off the water and made silly faces, making them both giggle. Just then, a magical squirrel revealed magical secrets about the enchanted land, and suddenly a glowing necklace appeared behind the waterfall. This necklace was not just beautiful. It had magical powers that could make all her wishes come true. Spud and Lily couldn't wait to see what fun and exciting tales would be ahead. Lily's only wish was for happiness and joy all year round. But suddenly, as they left the enchanted waterfall, a dark cloud appeared over the world. Meet Spud the Bulldog, who decided it was finally time to hit the slopes and go skiing in the snowy mountains. At first, Spud found putting on his ski boots quite tricky, but he was determined to join the fun. With a little help, Spud was finally ready to ski, and his first run down the slope was nothing short of exhilarating. But just like any beginner, Spud had his fair share of tumbles, landing right into a soft snowbank. After a little shake-off, Spud was ready to conquer the slopes once more, buoyed by the cheers of his new friends. With practice, Spud began to master skiing, zooming down the slopes like a pro and enjoying every moment. After a fun-filled day of skiing, Spud and his friends warmed up by the fire, sharing laughs and hot cocoa under the beautiful sunset. As the day came to an end, Spud realized that skiing was just the beginning of many more winter adventures to come. Exhausted but happy, Spud snuggled up in the cabin, dreaming about all the snow-filled adventures that lay ahead. The next morning, Spud woke up to a winter wonderland, ready for another exciting day filled with snow and fun. Spud couldn't resist joining in on the fun, digging into the snow and helping his friends build the biggest snowman ever. With a final touch, Spud added his paw print to the snowman. Then off he went, gliding effortlessly down the slope once more. Spud was now a skiing superstar, impressing everyone with his speed and skill, making the most of this snowy paradise. As the day came to a close, Spud was awarded a medal for bravery, celebrated by all his friends for being such a great little skier. With his shiny medal and a heart full of memories, Spud knew this was just the beginning of his winter adventures with friends. As his friends left, Spud settled in for the night, dreaming of more snowy escapades that awaited him. The next day brought even more snow, and Spud's heart raced with excitement for all the new adventures that awaited him. With boundless energy, Spud leaped outside, ready to embrace another fun-filled day in the winter wonderland. With newfound confidence, Spud raced down the slopes, even joining in a playful snowball fight with his friends. Feeling like a champion, Spud loved being the center of attention as he helped his friends build an epic snow fort. From behind the snow fort, Spud was ready to sneak attack his friends in a hilarious snowball battle. After an epic snowball fight, Spud and his friends celebrated their fun, covered in snow and laughter as the day ended beautifully. That night, Spud snuggled by the fire, savoring the warmth while listening to stories of adventure from his friends. As Spud drifted off to sleep, dreams of new skiing adventures filled his mind, ready for another magical day. The next morning, Spud woke up excited for another day, ready to dive into a hearty breakfast with his friends. With breakfast finished, Spud and his friends studied the ski resort map, chatting about all the exciting runs they wanted to explore.